Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. Hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. It's a Thursday morning, and I'm going to return to my format for this video podcast. It's not going to be a long podcast, but I'm just going to give the preview of the Manchester United game against Spurs tomorrow, which will be on Friday. First and foremost, I just want to put my heart out there for Marcus Rashford and what he's been doing so far for the past 2 to 3 weeks, particularly for the summer and during this lockdown. He's really an inspiration for young guys. I even seen some guys say Marcus Rashford should be prime minister. He should be prime minister of Britain. I wouldn't go that far, and even some guys are saying Marcus Rashford should be knighted, like he should be called Sir Rashford. I think that should be more of a bedroom type of title if you're into BDSM exactly. But as it relates to being a young footballer, bro, I don't think because I even said this question on Twitter. Let's go with the argument that Marcus Rashford should be knighted, and he is knighted. My question is, what's his motivation to continue playing football professionally? What's his motivation? I mean, he's knighted, he's a sir, you know. What's his motivation to continue playing football? So my thing is that throw that out of the water, bro. We don't want no. I mean, I think there is more than enough room for one sir at Manchester United, and his name is Sir Alex Ferguson, not Marcus Rashford. Rashford is a football player, but yeah, in all seriousness, bro, I'm really happy for Marcus Rashford's contribution to a lot of children during this lockdown. Um, so my thoughts on the preview for the Spurs game versus Manchester United tomorrow. Before I get into that, I was watching the Manchester City's game versus Arsenal game yesterday, and not exactly what I expected. I mean, it looked more like a training match, like you were training at your main stadium. I mean, it's good to see a team play after this lockdown, but there's no passion, no drive, no determination. I mean, even Martin Taylor when he was, and I love Martin Taylor. I mean, when Martin Taylor, like on FIFA, particularly like from FIFA 14 and downwards, Martin Taylor was the shit on FIFA 14, and even when he was commentating. But his commentating yesterday, bro, it sounded like a cemetery party. You see me? I mean, it was just that he was like, and De Bruyne is on the ball, and he passes it to I mean, it's dead. I mean, I love you, Martin Taylor, but it's time to come home. It's time to come home, bro. The game is past it. It's time to come home. The game is past it, bro. But I said that to say the Premier League, since the Premier League is back, don't expect a lot of excitement. I mean, there will be goals, but don't expect too much excitement because again, the Premier League, bro, especially as lockdown is being lifted slowly, I don't think there will be much excitement. But again, there will be a lot of excitement, a few excitement, I should say, seeing your side play football once again, particularly if you're a Manchester United supporter. And that's going to segue me into the preview match. Spurs, managed by Jose Mourinho, is looking to send out a response because Manchester United won against Spurs at Old Trafford with Jose Mourinho at Spurs, and knowing Mourinho and knowing how he was at Manchester United and throughout the last decade in his career, Mourinho is going to want a response to that loss at Old Trafford. So starting with Spurs, I think Spurs is going to start with. Okay, I'm going to give my my lineup for Manchester United. I'm not sure if I'm going to give a Spurs lineup because I don't know Spurs players all that well. But I think the opponent of Spurs will get a goal tomorrow. I believe Spurs will get a goal tomorrow. Again, I hope to be proven wrong, but that's my gut instinct because with the attack of Human Song, the Dutch dude, the young Dutch dude with the Sterling. Actually, That's a Jamaican sign. Sparta. Um, yeah, I think that young guy with Hurricane who is unfit, but he can still score, although he's unfit, with Deli Ali and Celso in midfield. Spurs is going to want to respond, and Spurs need points. So Manchester United needs to be cognizant of that. Another thing is that when Mourinho gets like one or two goals, he's going to lock up shop. Even on even in an empty stadium, he's going to want to lock up shop, which will be which would provoke a response for Manchester United to shoot outside of the box, which can work in our favor because we have a few good long range shooters in our squad. Um, so that's my thoughts on the Spurs. Oh, I said Dele Alli won't be playing tomorrow. I just remember that he's suspended based on some coronavirus prank he was doing. But based on Manchester United squad, with Igalo staying for another season at least to January 2021, Manchester United with the attack of Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford is back, uh, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, and all the say-sos of Manchester United. My starting 11, of course, is David De Gea. I have to give out this disclaimer because uh, the starting 11 I'm going to give won't be my the starting 11 I want Manchester United to play. I'm going to give the starting 11. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to start. And I know he doesn't watch my videos because he's saying like, who is this ugly nigga telling me who to start in Manchester United? So, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Um, maybe not. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna say, what you talking about? I can't start Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba in midfield, bro. You ain't no manager of Manchester United. You don't know anything. Okay, okay, okay. Let's start with the starting 11 for Manchester United. What I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to start for Manchester United. Goalkeeper, David De Gea. I think it will be a 4-2-3-1 formation. At right back, of course, is Wan-Bissaka. Defense would be it's kind of tricky. Of course, Harry Maguire is going to start, but I want to know who is going to start with when pairing with another centre back. I think Eric Bailly is going to start. Eric Bailly needs game time, and he needs compatibility with Harry Maguire. He needs he needs to develop his chemistry with Harry Maguire in certain games. So I believe Ole at least Ole is going to start Bailey with Harry Maguire at centre back, and as left back would be Luke Shaw. In midfield, I would say this is where it's going to be tricky, and this relates to a video I did some time ago as it relates to Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, and other midfielders. I think Matic is going to start in the base of midfield with a double pivot. I believe Ole is going to start Matic. Um, this is real tricky. And just Perry is not going to start. He's not going to even see the light of day in the starting level, so I shouldn't even mention it. But my trick here is tell me Scott McTominay or Fred is going to start with Matic deep. That's what my trick. That's what my left trick here is tell me. Like the devil on my left shoulder. I wonder if the computer is seeing it. This is my left or right shoulder. But anyway, my angel on the right shoulder is telling me Pogba is going to start. No, my devils tell me Pogba is gonna start as a he's gonna start with Bruno Fernandes, but my angel is telling me on the right shoulder. No, no, he's not gonna start. Bruno Fernandes will start. Paul Pogba will be benched. Will be benched. But yeah, I think Matic is definitely going to start. Because he's experienced and he knows a thing or two about defensive midfield position. I think I don't know if Scott McTominay afraid is going to start, bro. Because if Scott McTominay starts in midfield, especially in a double pivot midfield, that midfield is going to be slow. It's going to move like in slow mo. I don't like I said, it doesn't make no sense for Manchester United to play a double pivot with two slow midfielders. Doesn't make any sense. That's going to remind me of Jose Mourinho's time at Manchester United. And guess who we're going to play against? Um, so I believe Ole is gonna start. Okay, you know what? Dare I say, you know, for the betterment or for the detriment, for better or for worse, I believe Paul Pogba and Matic is gonna start in midfield with Bruno Fernandes as the number 10. But again, that can be interchanged. Maybe Bruno Fernandes play deeper and Paul Pogba more advanced, or it's in reverse. So I think that will be the midfield three. Bruno Fernandes, again, that's what I believe Ole is going to start. That's not my starting level. I'm giving my starting level for what I believe Ole will start for Manchester United. So that's Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, and Matic in midfield. On the right wing, of course, it will be not Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood, Mason Greenwood. Up top, as you would have guessed, Anthony Martial. On the left, as you would have guessed, since he's fit, Marcus, or I should say, Sir Marcus Rashford. Sir Marcus Rashford. Yeah, so that's Manchester United's, at least that's my starting estimated Ole Gunnar Solskjaer starting our Manchester United lineup. My prediction, well, I did say Spurs was going to get a goal, but I hope to be proven wrong. I think this game isn't going to be a scoring galore game because we're playing against Jose Mourinho, but Mourinho is going to definitely need a couple goals in this match, so we have to be on the lookout. I think Mourinho's Spurs is going to get a goal, one goal, and I think Manchester United is going to get the edge, either 3 goals to 1 or 2 goals to 1. So let's say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch up by two. Okay, 3 3-1 to Manchester United. Goals coming from, well, he's been informed, so I guess I should say his name again. Bruno Fernandes, I think he's going to get a goal, either a goal or an assist. And yeah, so I think he's going to be the big changer and the big difference for Manchester United with Paul Pogba, probably. Um, More about football in general as I come to close this video. Again, I don't want this video to be long. Timo Werner signed for Chelsea. I'm not sure of the fee, but he has signed for Chelsea. It's now official. And a lot of guys on Twitter, bro, are just hating on Chelsea, particularly Arsenal fans and Liverpool supporters, particularly Liverpool, because Timo Werner was linked to Liverpool previously before Chelsea. But being the hijack club they are, run by a Russian owner, as you would expect, he stole Liverpool's potential signing in Timo Werner. And now Timo Werner is now a Chelsea player for Frank Lampard's Chelsea side. A lot of persons are saying, yeah, man, Werner is going to flop at Chelsea. Werner is going to flop at Chelsea. See, Chelsea has a record of strikers flopping and being poor strikers for the club. So I believe Timo Werner is going to flop for Chelsea. So you're telling me that if Timo Werner was at your club, you would want other clubs, about other club fans to be saying the same thing? That's what you're trying to tell me? Some of you guys just need to come out of your feelings. Take losses, take rejection. Take rejection. Yes, your club wanted the player, but the player didn't want your club. Take rejection. Timo Werner, whether it's for the betterment or for the detriment, he wants to go to Chelsea, whether it's for paper or for playing football. He wants to go to Chelsea. And because he wants to go to Chelsea, you shouldn't be butthurt about the fact that he wants to play for Chelsea. But guess what? He's going to be playing for Chelsea and he's going to help Chelsea be a good side next season. So don't concern yourself with Chelsea and their new signing or new signings. Be concerned with your club, lack thereof of signings. So as I close this video, yeah, my preview, my again, you know what's up. Leave your predictions in the comment section below. Whether it's Manchester United to win or Spurs to win, leave your comments down below in the comment section. So yeah, my prediction is 3-1 to Manchester United. Goals from Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes, and probably Marcus Rashford. Yeah. So again, that is it from me today. I'm going to probably give a post video of the game. I don't even know if that's a word. I'm just talking shit. After the game, I'm going to do a small video of my reclusive thoughts on the game of Spurs against Manchester United. And with that being said, stop being a butthurt football supporter. Take rejection. Take rejection.